One country on this list generates more income per person than most nations generate per person in a decade. That country has fewer residents than a mid-sized football stadium. This is the ranked list of the world's highest GDP per capita, sovereign states only, measured in nominal US dollars. Before the countdown begins, this ranking deserves a brief explanation, because it will look nothing like what most people expect. The countries that dominate total GDP, the United States, China, Germany, Japan, are largely absent from the top positions here. GDP per capita divides a country's entire economic output by its population. Small nations with concentrated wealth and tiny headcounts reach figures that continental economies cannot match. What this list reveals is not raw power. It reveals efficiency, concentration, and the extraordinary economics of financial microstates. Every entry here is a sovereign state. Territories, dependencies, and special administrative regions were excluded, even where their data was valid. The data on screen comes primarily from World Bank and IMF sources, with figures reflecting the latest available year, 2025 for most entries, and specific earlier years noted as they appear. Number 20, the United Kingdom, $57,600 per person, as of 2025. The world's sixth largest economy by total output, but by per capita measure, it sits at the base of this elite list. Services and finance anchor it here. Number 19, San Marino, $59,871. That figure comes from 2023 data, the latest available for this landlocked microstate entirely surrounded by Italy. A population under 35,000, yet it outranks Germany. Number 18, Israel, $60,336 per person in 2025. A technology and pharmaceutical sector that has transformed a small Mediterranean economy into a high-income powerhouse. Number 17, Germany, $60,496 in 2025. Europe's largest economy by total size lands near the bottom of this per capita ranking, a reminder of how population scale changes the picture entirely. Number 16, Belgium, $60,750 in 2025. Brussels hosts the European Union's administrative core. That institutional concentration shows up in its per capita output. Number 15, Austria, $62,930 in 2025. Stable, export-driven, and anchored to the broader European economic engine. Number 14, Sweden, $63,133 in 2025. Home to some of the most globally recognized companies in telecommunications, manufacturing, and retail, all from a population of just over 10 million. Number 13, Australia, $65,129 in 2025. Vast in geography, but its wealth concentrates in coastal cities powered by resources, finance, and services. Number 12, Qatar, $72,524 per person in 2025. A desert state that redirected hydrocarbon wealth into one of the highest per capita figures in the world. Its population is roughly 3 million, but a significant share are migrant workers, which shapes what this number means in practice. Number 11, the Netherlands, $73,683 in 2025. A global logistics hub, home to one of Europe's largest port complexes. Trade flows through here that influence prices across continents. Now the top 10. The gap between the bottom of this list and what comes next is significant. Every entry from here forward clears $76,000 per person. Number 10, Denmark, $970 per person in 2025. A country of fewer than 6 million people that consistently ranks among the world's most prosperous and equal economies simultaneously. High wages, strong social investment, and one of the most productive workforces in Europe. Number 9. The United States. $90,026 per person in 2025. The world's largest economy by total output finally appears, but only at number 9 by per capita measure. 330 million people create enormous aggregate wealth, but that scale dilutes the per-person figure below smaller, more concentrated economies. Still, crossing $90,000 per capita for a nation of this size is a statistical achievement, with few parallels in history. Number 8. Norway. $94,594 in 2025. Norway's sovereign wealth fund, built on decades of North Sea oil revenue, is the largest of its kind in the world. The country made a deliberate choice to save and invest that windfall rather than spend it. The per capita number reflects that discipline. Number 7. Iceland. $98,323 per person in 2025. A volcanic island of fewer than 400,000 people. Geothermal energy, fisheries, and a rapidly growing technology sector have pushed Iceland to the edge of six figures. It sits just below number 6 by less than $500 per capita. Number 6. Singapore. $98,813 in 2025. A city-state of approximately 6 million people on an island with no meaningful natural resources. Singapore built its wealth entirely on trade, logistics, financial services, and institutional discipline. It is one of the defining economic stories of the 20th century, and the per capita figure proves the result. The top 5 now. From this point forward, every country exceeds $114,000 of output per person. Number 5. Switzerland. $114,769 per person in 2025. Banking, pharmaceuticals, precision manufacturing, and a hard currency that holds value over decades. Switzerland does not just generate wealth, it preserves it. The Swiss franc is one of the world's most trusted stores of value, and that monetary discipline filters directly into the per capita number. Number 4. Ireland. $131,592 in 2025. This figure carries an asterisk that every serious economist notes. Ireland's GDP per capita is elevated by the presence of multinational corporations, particularly American technology and pharmaceutical companies. That book profits through Dublin. The figure is genuine by national accounting standards, but it does not fully translate to the lived experience of the average Irish resident. Modified domestic demand, Ireland's own preferred internal measure, tells a more moderate story. That nuance does not remove Ireland from this list. The data is what it is, but it is the most important caveat on any figure here. Number 3. Luxembourg. $147,252 per person in 2025. A country of fewer than 700,000 people at the heart of European finance. Luxembourg hosts more investment fund assets than any country in Europe outside the United Kingdom. It is a legal and financial architecture that serves the entire continent, and the per capita output reflects that extraordinary concentration. Number 2. Liechtenstein. $220,167 per person. 2024 figures, the latest available for this principality. Fewer than 40,000 people. A double landlocked microstate between Switzerland and Austria. Yet its precision manufacturing sector, particularly in dental technology and industrial components, produces output per person that surpasses almost every nation on Earth. This is not financial engineering. This is productivity. Number 1. Monaco. $288,001 per person. That figure comes from World Bank 2024 data. Monaco does not appear in IMF records at all, an absence that itself signals just how unusual this place is within the global data architecture. Fewer than 40,000 residents packed into 2 square kilometers on the French Riviera. The highest concentration of wealth per square meter of any sovereign state on Earth. Banking, real estate, luxury, and zero income tax create an environment that attracts ultra-high net worth individuals from across the globe, and each one lifts the per capita average further. Monaco's number is not just the highest on this list, it is nearly twice the figure of number 2. That gap between first and second is larger than the entire per capita output of most countries in the world. What this ranking ultimately shows is that GDP per capita, taken alone, does not define quality of life, equality, or opportunity. What it does reveal is where economic output concentrates most intensely. And in 2025, that concentration sits overwhelmingly in small European nations and financial city-states, not the large economies that dominate the global headlines.